Running with the Devil, Van Halen 1. Some of Eddie Van Halen's awesome triad work. So they're tuned down a half step, but we're gonna do it standard step. All right. So bar the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. All right, and jump that finger up to the 7th fret. So 5th, 7th, and then a little muted strum for you there. Hit the 7th fret again and hammer on that Keith Richards chord. So 9th fret of the 4th string, 8th fret of the 2nd string, and make sure you don't touch the 3rd string because it needs to ring. Out on that note. And then take that chord, shift it up 2 frets, and then take the fingers off and 9th fret with the 1st finger. And that whole progression goes like this. Slide. And then he kind of backs off the gain on his guitar. A little bit less, so it's an A power chord down here at the bottom. Single note G. And then it's open A string followed by the 5th and 4th frets of the 4th and 3rd string. Open A, 4th and 2nd. Open A, 2nd, and open on the same 2 middle strings. So. And again. Kind of jumps those 2, and then he jumps those 2 chords. Jumps those 2 chords, and then he's got some harmonics. 12, 12 of the 2nd and 1st strings, 7, 7 of the 2nd and 1st strings, and then 5th fret of the 3rd string. And they kind of ring out. And then it's back to this. And he ends with the big E power chord, or E chord. I think he's got that 3rd string muted there with this finger here just kind of leans down like that a little bit. And then he cranks up the gain on his guitar, and then it's back to the chorus. Second verse is all the same. There's just one fill that's different. Coming up here. There's a little hammer-on trill thing on the 7th and 9th frets. On the 3rd and 2nd strings, so you got to pick the 7th fret, those 2 strings, and then hammer on 2 strings. Hammer on, pull off. All right, then it's back to the A. Back to the chorus. And as far as Eddie Van Halen solos go, this one's one of the easiest. Still some tricky parts in it, alright? So a lot of rolling across that 14th fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, but so 14th fret, 2nd string, 14, 15, 17. That's a pull off, 15 and 14. 14, 14, and then 14, 14, 14. Easiest way is just roll that finger across, so the strings don't really overlap too much. Same lick, but bass on the 12th fret, and then So again, the 14th fret of the second string, pull off there, 17th fret first string, bend up, release. So that last part there, 12 the third string, 12 the second string, 13, 15, 12, 15, 16, and then you're going to bend, this is a tricky part, third finger is going to bend the 15th fret of the second string up a whole step, while your little finger is going to bend the 15th fret of the first string up a half step. So a half bend mixed with a whole bend gives you it's supposed to sound like this. Those two notes makes a nice little harmony. It's an E major basically chord. Alright, so it takes a little while to kind of get that exact bending distance, but you'll get it with practice.